Asparagus Risotto. A good risotto needs just a few key ingredients. Arborio rice forms the basis of risotto, and this is available at all supermarkets. The rice has been grown for centuries at the foothills of the mountains in the Piedmont regions of Italy. You need butter, olive oil, and also a good vegetable stock. I'm using one with no monosodium glutamate. And I'm using sliced asparagus, thinly sliced so it cooks quickly at the end. White wine, some freshly zested lemon peel, chopped onions, a little bit of garlic and cream. I'm beginning by putting the stock into a pan of recently boiled water. If you want to make your own stock, just boil your choice of vegetables. And at the same time I'm putting my butter and olive oil into a deep-sided pan. Butter makes the risotto sweet, but you can use just oil. And now I'm adding the onions. Keep stirring them so that they don't burn. Very quickly they should be cooked through. I'm going to add the rice now. And again, keeping it moving so that the oil and the onion flavour soaks into the rice. And now I'm adding some white wine and continuing to stir to really make sure that the rice is beautifully coated with all these tastes. You can see that it readily absorbs the wine. If you use red wine, the flavour will be stronger and the risotto a delicate shade of pink. It won't be an alcoholic risotto because the alcohol will evaporate with the cooking, but it keeps the tastes of the wine. Once all the wine is absorbed, start to add the stock, taking a ladleful at a time and stirring it into the pan, continuously stirring until it's all absorbed, and then again adding more stock. I learned to cook risotto when I lived in Milan, and the one big piece of advice was, you just need to stir it. That's the secret of a good risotto. Once you've mastered this, you'll have at your disposal a versatile recipe that can be changed and amended to suit your tastes and needs. Risotto rice is so named because it has a high level of starch, which the act of stirring releases to give the creaminess, hence the need to stir continuously. Put your vegetables in when the rice is still slightly undercooked. You can use peas, courgettes, pumpkin. Sometimes just lemon rind is really delicious. Here I have sliced asparagus. You can see how beautifully creamy the rice is going now. I'm going to add a little extra stock just to keep the rice cooking. And now, as the rice is quite swollen, I'm going to try it, just to make sure it's completely cooked. Delicious. And it's perfect for the last stage of this recipe, which is to add a little cream and a knob of butter. This creates a really lovely soft sauce. You can make this vegan by adding a little more olive oil and some soya cream. It won't need salt as the stock has quite a lot in. Stir it gently to combine, making sure that you don't break up the asparagus stalks. This recipe is also really good with petits pois, the very, very small peas. That makes a classic Venetian risotto. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon rind here and some freshly ground black pepper. And there you have it. Deliciously creamy, warming risotto. I like to serve mine with a sprinkling of freshly grated Parmesan cheese.